Welcome to Self-Discovery series. Today we are focusing on inspirational tips to self-discovery. One way is to know who you are. Knowing who I am, Alex Marufu, for example. My background, where was I born? What is it that makes me? It could be my strength, my weaknesses, my opportunities, my threats. And that alone helps me to come up with the set goals in each aspect of a success pillar. Like, for example, you look at your spiritual life, you look at your financial life, you look at your physical life, you look at your family life, you look at how you plow back to the community, and all these key areas are key to success, including strategic networks. Now you set your goals along with that to say, okay, what therefore is my vision? What therefore are my key focus goals in each pillar? After that, you now say, okay, you look at a period to say, where will I be in the next 5 years? This is a powerful tip to say, as I grow up, as I move, as I travel the journey, I have reason to regularly reflect and say, where am I? Where am I? Where have I gone wrong? What have I done correct? And how am I moving in a manner that I am traveling and I am improving by the day? It even goes better and better if one is a life coach. Then you are able to reflect upon your goals, upon where you are with assistance from a coaching expert. So that when you move on, you're saying, oh, okay, how can I embrace the challenges? How can I embrace patience, explore patience as I move and travel the journey? Patience with myself. On those areas that I think there are gaps, I've reason now to think and say, oh, I need patience. I have to slow down here. I have to jumpstart. I could be investing so much in terms of my social responsibility, like what I used to do. I used to belong to boards or meetings that were non-productive. More of that in that way, those were taking more of my, perhaps 70% of my time, the open, relaxed time. And when I picked that, I could equally do perhaps half that time and be more productive in boards that would pay something towards my contribution in terms of travel, in terms of sitting allowances. Then it was an eye-opener to improve who I am. And then as we move, you have every reason now to seek feedback. Yes, we have those success pillars around your good life, but you want now to check to say, my friends, my family, my colleagues, my networks, where am I? Where am I? What is it that I'm doing good? What is it that I have to improve? If there are any areas, work on it. Embrace the suggestions and improve. And as you do that, it's a deliberate action in improving who I am. And it's one of the powerful tips that one can go into. At the same time, there is something called self-education, whereby you are saying, what books do I read? You have to read and self-empower oneself. I, for one, and many others, more those who are CEOs, those who are leaders in their own right, they'll focus on things, on areas like family, like leadership, like spiritual growth. You know, those are key, and including the wellness to your system. And those are very key. So when you read, let it be directed. You know, there are some people who then invest so much in fictitious reading, and yet they are leaders. And they're leaders in their own right. So in other words, self-empowerment, self-education means you have to read books that are empowering you by the day. And when you do that, the difference will be amazing. Successful CEOs, for example, successful leaders, they read, they benchmark, they learn from others' experiences, and in the process, it becomes better and better as they grow and they travel the journey during their terms of office, including the family itself. Now, we have every reason to connect and build on the strategic networks. Those are very key. You still need those strategic networks. Those people that would work with you during the thin and thick times of your life. It could be from all walks of life, but with areas of speciality that you would want that where you would see improvement as you engage with them. More so as you engage to work with your life coach. So with that then, you have now reason to say, to reflect regularly, to see where you are. At times it calls to meet your coach 3-4 times every year. At times it means to invest in that so that you get people who can coach you, where you can sharpen each other in the process to ensure that you enjoy and you do the maximum. You tap upon that potential in you and exploit those gifts, those talents that are in you for the benefit of yourself, your family, and the society at large. With that, I say thank you.